Hello everybody, welcome back to another legendary weapon guide here on Borderlands 3. Today a legend returns, a really good legend as well. So from previous Borderlands games you guys will remember the Flakker, the legendary shotgun manufactured by Tug. It is back in Borderlands 3. I managed to get this from the legendary hunt character in Comrade's Hold called Manvark. He has now been given this weapon as a dedicated drop, so you can get this from any random legendary loot source, of course, like all legendaries in this game. But if you want to farm this thing quickly, you can go ahead and get this from Manvark. He's not too far away from the spawning really. It'll take you about a minute to get there. He's nice and easy to kill, not too difficult. It just takes a little while waiting, and you can spawn just up the road from where he actually spawns in as well, so that's all pretty good. So this is the classic Tug legendary shotgun. The red text says Flak the World, and it has 210 splash damage radius. That's all it really tells you on the weapon card. Apart from it has a really high damage for this shotgun, and it actually does a lot more than that. So we'll take this for a little bit of testing and do some killing with it, etc. But there is also a few little things you need to know about the weapon, how to use it, etc. I will do a little bit of a demonstration on some vending machines in a second and show you guys, because you've got to be at a generally good distance to actually land damage on this thing. So let's go ahead and take it to the vending machine and I'll show you very quickly what I mean. This is not going to be the best explanation ever, but you will see these vending machines right here. If you shoot about there, it will go off. So you cannot be too close to an enemy or too far away. So if we're too close and we shoot it, as you can see, it trails off to one side. It will just ricochet off walls, etc. If you're too far away, you can see that it goes nowhere near the vending machine. It goes about halfway in front. You want to be at a perfect distance, so I'd say about that. You can see that exploded right in the centre of them vending machines right there. So with that in mind, you've got to play with this thing a little bit just to get the perfect sweet spot. Enemies running towards you, you need to back off a little bit, just time it perfectly. Just go in there and do some testing yourself and you will know the best distance. So once we've got the distance sorted out, we can talk about the projectiles. This weapon will shoot slow invisible rounds that create a series of explosions. It will consume 5 ammo per shot. That is quite a lot really. So unless you've got characters that buff magazine size or class mods, etc., that get big magazine size, you will only get 1 round with this thing. It's saying on the weapon card that you only get 1 shot with it, but according to the wiki, it will consume 5 ammo per shot. So yeah, basically you shoot this thing and it will shoot out some projectiles that will deal some damage after a kind of a delay. So it's about a second delay. After flying around for about a second, the rounds will generate a series of explosions at their current position while firing as well, before disappearing after another second. Each explosion does an amount of damage equal to what was listed on the weapon card. So basically this thing is amazing for big bosses. It's good for general mobbing. The projectiles will spread out if there's a lot of mobs in one area, etc. Loads of little enemies running around. You can take quite a few of them out at once. Big bosses though, this thing will hit hard. If you can get a large boss and land every single projectile onto it, it will deal some serious damage. So every single one of those projectiles that lands has a chance to do the damage. Interestingly, this doesn't just come in non-element anymore. It will now come in incendiary and radiation as well. So I really want to get myself one of these radiation Flakker shotguns. I think that would be awesome, and definitely an incendiary one as well to take out lots of bosses, or lots of human bosses, things like that. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, definitely recommend going after this gun. It's now farmable quite nicely from Manvark, so I'm going to go ahead and hopefully get a couple of different elements of this and try it out even more. But guys, the legendary Flakker has returned. It's now reskinned as well, looking to be a bit more like the Unkempt Harold or the H8 Fragnum from Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel. Awesome, very happy it's back. Anyway guys, that was the Flakker, the legendary shotgun. Check out a link in the description for the playlist for the rest of the legendary location guides, and I will see you guys in the next one.